push, pull. Good. So push, pull. Good. Push, pull. Good. One more for me, Claire. Push, pull. Excellent. Didn't even look difficult. Calling all women who would like to change their physiques, perhaps drop some body fat for the summer or just in general, look better naked, but want to do so in a way where they actually improve other facets of their fitness. They actually want to get good at something they can tell their friends about, something that they can feel proud of other than just dropping some weight. Maybe you want to achieve these goals and the traditional idea of just going to the park and doing a boot camp and killing it every workout, or killing yourself every workout 5 times a week, 6 times a week, 7 times a week, the more the better. If that doesn't appeal to you, good news, there is an alternative solution. It's not a new solution, it's been around for ages, but for some reason it just doesn't get the same traction that going to a boot camp does. So you have just seen Claire, that's my client Claire, came to me a few months ago with a couple of specific goals. Number one, wanted to get strong. She's got a walking holiday in July, and she knew that in her current state she wasn't going to do very well. Wanted to move better. She had a niggling knee injury that had been bothering her for years with various different PTs. Just hadn't quite been able to fully get rid of that knee injury. And the final thing was she did, as most women do, wanted to drop a few pounds. Claire's tiny. Claire was about 9.5 stone when we started working together. But still, body composition. She wanted to drop a little bit of extra fat. Not too much. There was no need for too much, but wanted to drop a little bit of fat. So those were our goals. And so we acted accordingly. We didn't just beast her with tons of cardio. I didn't tell her, oh, you got to train 5 times a week or it's not going to happen for you, because that's not the case. We trained together once a week to begin with, and I, in my capacity as a coach, I programmed for her to do one other main lifting session per week that she was more than capable of doing by herself. And then we started to add in cardiovascular work that she really enjoyed. So pad work, boxing pad work she really enjoyed. I'm not particularly strong at that, so I recommend that she did it with somebody else. So 3 times a week, tops really, training. Nutrition took care of the rest. Not clean eating, not starving her, just simple calorie and macro counting, being consistent, training 3 times a week so that she wasn't broken half the time. So she was able to train 3 times a week most weeks, if not every week. And that consistency has led to what you just saw in that video. You saw a woman who has lost, I think, 5 pounds since we started working together. So she's just over 9 stone now. Lost 5 pounds, slowly but surely, using nutrition, using training. And yet, despite being lighter and despite being in a constant calorie deficit, or most of the time being in a calorie deficit, when we first started working together, deadlifting, which was the main strength movement we used, 4 sets of 3, so 12 total reps in a workout. That was a struggle for Claire with 40 kilograms. That set you just saw there was the last set, the 6th set of 4 reps from last night's workout with 50 kilograms. So, want to drop a few pounds of body fat, goal achieved. Want to rehab that knee, make sure it's not giving me grief anymore, achieved. Want to get strong in a certain movement, achieved. But how do we know it was achieved? Because we did that movement regularly and we tested it. Not testing in terms of 1 rep maxes, which is kind of a waste of time a lot of the time, but just every week, how can we do a little bit more? How can we do more total reps than we did last week? How can we make sure that we're working just a little bit harder? And by going in small, manageable increments, we've avoided any injuries, we've avoided burnout mentally, we've avoided that fatigue. Claire's been consistent, she's done what's been asked of her, she's come back for more every single time, she's down by 5 pounds, injury free, she's really, really looking forward to her walking holiday, and I, for one, am absolutely thrilled for her. So if you're a woman and you're watching this video and you want to make changes, but the idea of, maybe why you embarrass yourself if you go to a boot camp and everyone's fitter than you and, you don't want to be that person, there are options. Get yours as an option. Contact me. Let's see if we can help you. This is Paul. I'm going to stop talking. Let's have another look at that amazing set of deadlifts from Claire. Good job, Claire. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. So push, pull. Good. Push, pull. Good. Push, pull. Good. One more for me, Claire. Push, pull. Excellent. Didn't even look difficult.